Hello, everybody, YouTube, the internet, friends, followers, fans, whatever you want to call them. Welcome to what I think will be the last, if not the second to last episode of this playthrough. That's it. We've done all of the things except leveled up to 99, and I don't know that we're going to have to. I don't know that we really need to. So, I think this is it, kids. You guys ready? You pumped? You psyched? You excited? Oh my god, okay, let's go. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it as quickly, well, I don't know, we're not gonna do it as quickly as possible, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go kick this guy's ass. And it's gonna be real easy. So first off, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're not going to change our party members, but what we are going to do is that's not what I want at all. Materia, everybody, we are going to give ourselves the ultimate Materia setup. Here we go. Everybody gets all of the things. Ba, 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 ba. Where is it? HP plus. HP plus. HP plus. HP plus. HP plus. HP plus. Then everybody's also going to get a... you know what? You are going to get an enemy away. Because I don't want to fight any bad guys. Then you are going to get a counterattack. And you are going to get a counterattack. And you are going to get a counterattack. What else do we need? You can have W item, you can have W summon, you can have W magic. W summon gets, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, the master summon. W magic gets, other direction, master magic. And W item, you get stuff. I don't know. You're gonna get a restore. Oh, okay. What are we gonna do? That's pretty much all we really need. Oh, everybody gets an enemy skill. You and you and you. Look at so many mimes. We mastered so much shit, and that whatever. You get a long range. You get a long range. Don't want enemy lure. You are gonna get the experience plus though, because you got some catching up to do. You are gonna get the Knights of the Round. You are going to get... Wait, who's got the W magic? You're gonna get the Mega All. Cloud, you're gonna get the double cut. Sid, you're gonna get the slash all. And steel. And... W item, you can have the master command. Whoopsies, arrange. What else? Shield. Why am I putting there? It's not like he's gonna get any MP on it. Shield. I was thinking about this. I said that in the last episode I hadn't, the only thing I had done was mastered all the materia, but we're actually only like 1 or 2 materia away from making a master magic materia, and I debated doing it as in I just thought of it. Fuck it. Quadra magic, W magic, do it. I don't even know what else we need, guys. That's pretty much it. It's all the things that we need. Preemptive cover. We don't need any of this shit. We don't need any of this shit. Alright, cool. Item. Mega Elixir. And down we go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Onward to the end of the game. Da, 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 da. So I thought of an interesting story to tell on the final episode of this playthrough. It occurred to me, I was watching somebody else's YouTube video, and somebody asked the guy, what were the 7 most influential games to him? And he responded by telling the 7 most influential games to him. And they were like Legend of Zelda and Pac-Man, like the original Legend of Zelda and the original Pac-Man. And I thought I would do a similar story to explain the most important games, at least some of them, to me, and how they kind of relate to why I love this game so much. So, way back when I was nothing but a wee bit grasshopper, my older brother got a original Super Nintendo. And one of the I think the game, obviously he got Super Mario Brothers, but one of the games that he got was, nope, that's not what I wanted you to do at all. One of the games that he got was Final Fantasy. Wait, hold on, I already forgot how we do this. Was the original Final Fantasy 1, and he loved it. But honestly, I never played it. I don't honestly think I ever played Final Fantasy 1 on the original NES. I don't think I did. I honestly don't remember. I don't think I ever played the original Final Fantasy on the original Nintendo Entertainment System that my brother had. I don't think I ever actually played it, but he loved it. And because he loved it, it became kind of a staple in our family. And I think to this day, it's probably the game that he knows probably the best. So anyway, obviously, Final Fantasy 2 proper and Final Fantasy 3 proper didn't come out in the United States. So when Final Fantasy 4 came over to the United States, aka known as Final Fantasy 4, we were very excited about it as a family. Like we had, me and my brother had heard about it, and we were looking out for it, and we heard, oh my god, this is Final Fantasy 2. Oh my god, it's great. We got to go get it. We have to go get it. And we found out that it wasn't Final Fantasy 2. It was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And we played it, and we actually really liked it. Me and my middle brother. So I have 2 brothers. One of them's older. One of them's, well, they're both older. But one of them's the oldest, and one of them is the middle brother. And then there's me down at the bottom. And there's a sister in there too, but whatever. Point of the story is that me and the middle brother, we got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and we loved it. And it wasn't Final Fantasy 2. It was Final Fantasy, obviously, Mystic Quest, but we loved it. We sunk our teeth into it, and we absolutely loved it. And then, shortly thereafter, the actual Final Fantasy 2 came out. And by Final Fantasy 2, I obviously mean Final Fantasy 4. But that game then came out, and it was amazing. And we loved it. And that game I played, I have to admit, I don't think I played it all the way to the end. But I played it. I have a bad problem of not playing games all the way to the end. Let's go. All right, everyone. Let's mosey. Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say move out or something? Move out. Go, team, go. Look at the number. They're coming out in full force. Cloud, you go first. I'm not going alone. Shut up. It won't do us no good with everybody back here. You take 2 of us with you and go first. The rest of us will catch up with you later. Is this like a practice run before the final battle? Yeah, it might as well be. A major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be fun to pass time. At least that's how I imagine Vincent talks. They're coming. All right, let's go. Woohoo! And down we go. All of you. Later. Bye, guys. So if you don't have everybody in the final battle, in the final party, this is the last time you see everybody. At least in the game. I'm sure you guys meet up afterwards and be like, hey, you guys want to go get a cup of coffee or whatever? But in the actual game, this is the last time you see everybody. There is no... the ending... You know, you'll see the ending. But anyway... Dragon Zombie, you suck. Crunch. So anyway, Final Fantasy II then came out, aka Final Fantasy IV, and loved it. Oh my god, I loved that game, and I ate it up. I loved it to death. And I don't think I beat it, but I got well into it. If I didn't beat it, I got pretty damn close. Anyway. But then that was it. They're like, Final Fantasy VI came out, and I loved it, and it was great, but you know, I mean, it wasn't really... don't get me wrong. After... Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I know there's a big debate, whatever the quote-unquote best Final Fantasy is. And in my opinion, as it is of right now, Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy VII are tied. Only because one has more sentimental value for me. But that's what I'm trying to say here. Is Final Fantasy III came out, and it was an epic, astronomically awesome game. But at the point in my life where I was, I truly didn't appreciate it for where it was. I was too young, and I didn't really appreciate it for what it was. I love it. Today, I absolutely love that game. So here's the thing. This is what we got to do, guys. So you know. We have to wait for this shithead to get 13 turns. Now, why do we have to wait for him to get 13 turns? Because if we don't wait for him to get 13 turns, the final battle gets significantly harder. So if he doesn't take 13 turns and doesn't get to, oh shit, we might kill him beforehand. What happens is that you have to bring more party members into the final boss fight with Sephiroth. And because, oh my god, we're gonna kill him. And because of that, Sephiroth gets a massive boost in hit points. And we obviously don't want that. So pretty much what happens is we're just going to let him get 13 turns. Basically what happens at the end of the 13 turns, what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to cast Ultima. And then that's how you know he's had his 13 turn countdown to Ultima. It doesn't always happen. It glitches sometimes. Can you stop attacking him? Either way, that's kind of what we're waiting on. So, whatever. I'm just going to let this guy go, and pretty much until Ultima goes off, and then... if not, I'll just wait a little while, and once I finish my story, then I'll go off to it. Anyway, so back to the story. Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 3 came out, and I wasn't at a time in my life to truly appreciate it. I was still in, like, elementary school, and it wowed me. It was a fantastic game, but it wasn't my game. It was still my older brother's games. And it wasn't until I got to middle school where my friend Nick was telling me about this game that he was playing. He just got this PlayStation thing, and I was playing Super Mario Brothers on my N64, and I loved the shit out of that game. But it was me and my brother's N64, so I was sharing it, and we were co-owning it. And I loved Super Mario 64. But I was... well, he's dead. I hope that was enough. Anyway, I was co-sharing it with my brother. And so it wasn't really 100% mine. And when I got to middle school, I became friends with this guy named Nick. And... oh, sorry, I won't talk through this part. Light. A light. Is this light holy? Yes, it is. Ow. Oh, I guess we do see everybody. I forgot about this part. Sephiroth. This is Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control my body. My legs. My hind legs. My tail's about to rip off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know that that's true. I don't feel as though that is accurate. I don't know if I can go on. I think we could. Cloud! Cloud! Ugh. There's a lot of oogie going on. It's there. Cloud. Holy is there. Holy Materia is shining. It's Ares' prayer. This is not over yet. This isn't the end yet. I will take you. And I'll take... Whoop. And you. That's it. Thanks. Let's go! No, I guess it was 13 turns. Holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marley and Dine and everybody on the planet. Okay, I can't be fooled around in this hellhole. I still have a lot of stuff to do with my life. Ares' memories, our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. This is it, kids. I don't remember which... I don't remember which parts do which. Anyway, so I got to middle school, and I became friends with this guy named Nick. And Nick was telling me all about this PlayStation thing that he had bought, and I'd never friggin' heard of it. And I asked him what game he had. He had Final Fantasy VII. Now, in my head, the last Final Fantasy that came out was 3. So in my head, I'm missing like 4 Final Fantasies. And I have no idea where they all went. But I'm freaking out. Because I was like, shit, I missed all of them. I remember waiting on 2. And then, what happened to the other ones? So, I was very confused. So, I was like, I don't know, can I come over and watch you play this game? And Nick was like, yeah, sure, come on over, whatever you want. And I went over to his house and watched him play Final Fantasy VII. And where he was he was in Cosmo Canyon. And watching him go through the Cave of the Gi, it was Final Fantasy in 3D, and it was gritty, and it wasn't cartoony, and it broke my brain. And I was like, I have to have this game. I have to have this game. So that one wasn't that hard of a fight. And I was like, I went up to my mom and I'm like, I have to have this. And my mom said, well, if you work for it, you can get it. So my mom actually gave me a job. And I got a job. And I saved up money. I did the math, how much it would cost. Oh, I love this song. Safer Sephiroth. Safer Sephiroth. Anyway, so basically what I did was I got a job and I earned the money to buy a PlayStation, buy Final Fantasy VII, buy a memory card, buy the strategy guide, and I just went hog wild on Final Fantasy VII. And I played it endlessly. I would go to school and I would think about it. When I wasn't at school thinking about it, I was at home playing it. And if it wasn't one, it was the other. It consumed my life, and I loved every minute of it. And the reason I'm saying this is because before then, all the other Final Fantasy games had been my brother's. They were, you know what I mean? But this one was mine. And this one, I earned the money to buy it, and I bought it, and I bought it for me, and I didn't have to share it with anybody. And it became a part of my history. And I absolutely love every minute of this game because of it. There's no mini quests I don't like about this game. I love it. I love every minute of it. And I absolutely love this song. I gotta be honest, I love everything about this game. I love the graphics. I love the music. And there's nothing about this game that I don't like. I understand the graphics didn't age very well and the controls or whatever. But this was my Final Fantasy and it was my first Final Fantasy. And because of that, it will always be my favorite game. This is it. So we just killed Sephiroth, but we didn't really kill him. I mean, the game's over, but here we go. What's going to happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all we could do. But did we? Alright, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. I feel it. What? He's still here. Still? Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud? This is it. The final showdown. Cloud versus Sephiroth. You don't actually have to Omni-Slash him. All you have to do is hit him. Which is kind of upsetting if you counterattack first. And we have beaten the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Final Fantasy VII. Thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I hope you... If you watched the whole Let's Play, thank you very, very, very much. 74 episodes. Holy Moses. Thank you very much. Every time I watch this, the ending, I remember... It makes me remember how similar it is to Final Fantasy VI and all of its predecessors and the little musical quirks that Nobuo Uematsu puts in there. And I just love this game. I absolutely love it. So, thank you very much. This is the end. This is the end of this Let's Play. I'm gonna let the credits play out, and so you can watch the post-credits sequence, as always, which is always fun for any Marvel movie, or for that matter, Final Fantasy game. I know this game there's a lot of controversy about whether this is the best, whatever. You can't argue that it was super popular, and it did a lot of things with the JRPG, popularizing it. I love Final Fantasy VI. I really do. I think it's arguably the best in the series. And this one just has a personal spot that is more memorable to me. My first girlfriend ever and I shared this game in common. And we loved it and played it quite often. And there's so many fond memories of this game. I remember my middle school friends and playing this game. And I remember playing it in so many different scenarios throughout my life. And whether or not it is my favorite game, but it's not my favorite because I think it's the best. It's my favorite because, to me, it just has the sweetest spot in my heart. So, I love the music. I love the graphics. I love the battle system. I love the materia. I love the chocobo racing of it all. I just love this game. And I hope you enjoyed watching the Let's Play. And I hope you watch the series, and I hope you'll watch the next ones. So, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to sign off now. Thank you very much. I will let this play until the post-credit scene is over, but have fun watching that. I'm going to turn the mic off and let it play. Thank you for watching. Again, I am Cykobox. I very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And stay tuned for more Let's Plays from me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.